Hey YouTube, it's Nerdcat, and it's that spooktacular time of the year again. That's right, it's October, which means one thing for this channel: Nerdtastic Halloween is back! So let's roll that intro! Hey! So yes, Nerdtastic Halloween is back, which makes me very happy. I really love doing these videos and sharing it with you guys. For anyone new here, Nerdtastic Halloween is my week of videos leading up to and ending on October 31st, Halloween itself, where I bring 6 different Halloween costume makeup ideas to you guys, show you the steps I use to create the look, and then the material I use as well, in case you ever want to do it yourself. Now I know Halloween's going to be quite different this year due to everything going on, but sometimes it's fun to just do something completely ridiculous with makeup. And what's more ridiculous than making yourself a monster? So, without further ado, I'm going to hand it off to voiceover Jamie, and we'll get into the first look. See you there! Okay, voiceover Jamie here. So first I just wiped down my face with a cloth to make sure that everything was clean from any oils or anything for the prosthetics to adhere to. So I'm going to show you my image that I created for this look right about now. So I did make 2 prosthetics. I made the eye prosthetic and the mouth prosthetic, based off of this drawing, and here are the 2 prosthetics. They were both really easy to make. If you guys want to see how I made them, let me know in the comments below and I can upload a video for you. But yeah, so let's get to adhering them. First, I just took a white marker to mark all where around the edges are of my prosthetics for both the eye and the mouth, so I know where to put my Pros-Aide. Pros-Aide is an adhesive cream that goes on white and then turns clear when it's tacky. I use Pros-Aide instead of spirit gum, just for reference. I'm not a huge fan of spirit gum. I also do put some washable glue on my eyebrow just to be sure. I don't want the Pros-Aide getting stuck onto the hairs and pulling out my hair. I also put some of the Pros-Aide onto the prosthetic as well. So while this is getting tacky, I did put some black eyeshadow onto the eye that's going to be covered. I wasn't sure how dark the fabric for the eye piece was going to be, so it was just in case. Now that everything is tacky, I'm just sticking it onto my face, making sure all the edges lay down flat, or as flat as it can be, because it is in that crease of the eye is a little more difficult. So now I'm going to take some liquids and go around all of the edges to kind of cement them to my face, and also as I'm laying down the liquid latex, I am making sure to feather out the edges to kind of make a seamless transition, or as seamless as I can. I'm still a little new to this, so I do need a little work on my prosthetic laying skills. So now I am doing the same process with the mouthpiece, putting down the Pros-Aide in all the areas where the mouthpiece is going to touch my skin, and also applying it onto the actual prosthetic itself just to be on the safe side. And while the Pros-Aide for the mouthpiece is drying and getting tacky, I do go back in with the eyepiece and add more liquid latex to the edges, just trying to smooth everything out as I go. So now that the mouthpiece is tacky, I'm just adhering it to my face, just like I did with the eyepiece. and then going in with liquid latex again around these edges to once again make sure everything's adhered together and is one coherent piece to my face. And like I said before, I did do a couple of coats and passes with the liquid latex, just to try and get as smooth of a transition as I could. It didn't help that I did not do a great job when making the edges of my prosthetic, but that's life sometimes. Now I'm just going in and putting on my foundation. As you can see, I was not using the right foundation as it was very, very thin. So I did do a couple of coats and a couple of different variations of different formulas of the foundation to try and cover up where the prosthetic meets the skin. For this look, I was trying to look like the ghost face mask was growing out of my skin as if I was becoming Ghostface. I don't really know why I thought of this. I just thought it'd be a kind of weird and creepy version of the Ghostface mask. So that's why I'm painting the foundation color onto some of the mask points prosthetics that I have, to make it look a little more like it's growing out of the skin and not just placed on the skin. Powdering everything, because I was using a cream foundation, so everything got a little sticky, so just wanted to do a quick powder. And now I'm going in with a white water activated paint and just kind of putting a little bit of white on some of the edges of the prosthetic, to kind of make it look more like the mask itself, because the ghost face mask is white. So I want parts of it to look skin colored and then parts of it to look white, showing that the mask is fully taking over, kind of. I don't know, it was a very weird idea that I had, and I was just having fun, which sometimes is all that you need, right? I'm also putting a little bit of the white makeup in areas. I want to also still have that illusion of like the white from the ghost face mask. It's intruding on my skin. I also etched out some of the details with black for my contour. I'm still not great with contour, so bear with it. And I just went over with a little bit of cream makeup just to smooth everything out. And powder once again. I definitely need some work on my blending skills, I will be honest. Right here I am putting some black eyeshadow on the inner rim of the prosthetics to kind of hollow out those spikes a little bit. And now I'm just going to do a quick eye makeup on this eye. So I started with a black, charcoal gray kind of black eyeshadow, and laid that down first all over my eye, winging it out on the end. And also bringing it under my eye as well. And then I took a white cream eyeshadow and placed it on the inner corner, kind of like a cut crease.
because I kind of, again, want to pull in the illusion of the black and white that is the ghost face mask. Then just buffed in a little bit more of the gray and added it to my darker points. Then I did take a black liner to just do my eyebrow, because again, I wanted everything to be dark. And then did a quick lining of my eyelid. I didn't put a wing. I kind of made it tilt downwards a little bit because the ghost face mask is kind of like sad. Its eyes look like kind of sad and downtrodden, so I wanted the eyeliner on the other side to kind of mimic that. Then just lining my waterline. One last powder. Touching up needlessly and adding some mascara.
And that's pretty much it. So let's do a little montage. And that's it. I'm actually really happy with how things turned out with this one. Obviously some things could be better, such as my edges and my blending. But for a first time doing a full face prosthetic, I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's exactly how I sketched it, which makes me really happy. And I don't know, it's quirky and weird and kind of disturbing looking, which I really wanted. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did like it, please hit that like button. If you want to see more of Nerdtastic Halloween, hit that subscribe button. And in the comments below, why don't you tell me your favorite scary movie? Anyway, until next time, as always, stay nerdy, my friends. Later!